Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rizzo Rink on this Wednesday night for coverage of your early game. We'd like to go over the situation currently going on at Rizzo Rink, where a player for the Edge, being Cassidy Higdon, was was momentarily unconscious on the floor. He's now awake, alert, walking. He's just being put on a stretcher for just the average situation. Can't figure the term, but it's important to know that Cassidy Higdon is okay. Penalty is being discussed now, but again, Higdon is okay. He appears to be in good spirits along the sideline. He was trying to get up earlier, but obviously just stayed down after getting knocked out. But a scary situation here early, but again, Higdon is okay. We'd like to go over what's going on the camera now, and we'll be back when game action resumes. And so again, just a further update on the situation, Cassidy Higdon, a member of the Edge, has been taken off in a stretcher, but just as a precaution. He was in good spirits. He was unresponsive for a moment there after getting knocked down to the rink, but again, was up, alert, talking as he was being taken off. So he appears to be in good spirits and in good condition as he came off the rink. And it appears to be getting back to in-game action momentarily. So obviously a penalty being issued on the hit up against the boards, which caused the injury about a minute into regulation. There'll be a 5-minute penalty against Tyler Fulk for a cross check in the back. And now we are back in the live in-game action as the Edge will take the first shot on goal. And a save is made by the starting goaltender today, Sid Johansson, for the Revolution. Johansson tries to go down the field, and he will. He'll complete the pass to Andrew Ruiz. Ruiz tried to play it off the boards, but had that one stolen away, and the Edge take it back up the side. Both teams winless so far this season, so we'll have one of them get their first win of the year. Del Colombo, James Smaron exchange passes. Smaron to the far side, the return of Del Colombo gets a shot on goal, it's saved. As Johansson makes his second save early on in the crease. And so far the Revolution have killed almost a minute other 5-minute man down. The Revolution now back in the offensive zone, as taking it down was Andrew Butkus. Butkus up to the top, here's a one-timer, that one goes wide. It'll be sent all the way back down to Johansson in net. He'll make contact with the ball, and a delayed penalty will be issued. The penalty is issued to Anthony Del Colombo. It's a 2-minute interference penalty. And we'll have some 4-on-4 lacrosse early on for the next minute 40 seconds. Spinning out some traffic is James DeCrispino. DeCrispino had an off-angle shot on goal. It goes wide. James McCauley brings in the ground ball in the near face-off circle. McCauley has that one knocking it out of his stick over by the edge bench. Tried to go to Mason Dennis, but Dennis has that one fall out of his stick as well. And it's Andrews for the edge, taking it up across the blue line. Ryan Andrews round mid-rink. Back to Smaron. Smaron through the blue line on the top of the near face-off circle. Still holding on to it. Shot clock down below 10 now. Smaron tries to make a move in. Can't get a shot on goal. Shot clock down to 2. Smaron by the edge of the crease, and no shot will get off. So great defense by the Revolution. There will again be a man down for a minute 50 seconds after this 4-on-4, which will expire in 40 seconds. James Crispino tried to test it back to Mason Dennis, but goes over his stick. Sid Johansson picks it back up. And Dennis will try it again. Shot clock halfway expired. Dennis tried to make a move to the middle. Great defensive play by the edge. That being Chris Calhoun out in front to make the stop. Calhoun forced into the stick of Matt O'Brien. O'Brien went down awkwardly into the boards. They'll pop back up. The Revolution will have possession coming down the other way. It's Branson. 4-on-4 has expired. Branson to Crispino, and now to Butkus in the corner. Butkus evades one edge defender. Butkus to the middle, gets a shot. That one's a sliding save made by Eric Young. It's back-to-back saves made by the edge goaltender. And 2 good stops to keep the game scoreless here early on, about 4:10 in. Curtis Renard through mid-ring. Renard between the face-off circles, out towards Smaron, but it goes in and out of his stick and a little wide. Smaron pressured into the corner up against the boards, lost possession momentarily. Hasdorn goes behind him. Smaron to Renard. Renard a shot, that one wide, over the head of a potential rebounder there, that being Julian DeFinis. And it forces Renard all the way back into his zone. It's a shot clock violation on the edge. And the Revolution still down a man for the next minute. We'll be back on offense. Mason Dennis around the blue line. Dennis, the edge player, gets knocked down. That'll be contact as 2 players went down, 1 for each side. The edge will take over as the whistle goes against the Revolution. As going down behind the play there is Kennedy. Here's Smaron, a 1-bound shot, that one off the pads of Johansson. Played off the boards with the Revolution. Here comes Mason Dennis. Both sides still scoreless, 5.5 in. Dennis takes a stick check, but evades. Dennis up to DeCrispino. DeCrispino by the Roman Catholic sign gets tripped up a little bit, lost the ball. Now both sides trying to play it. Now they're second bringing it in initially. And now it's the edge taking it up. So it's Eric Young for the edge, forcing the issue to his offense. And the edge are on offense around the blue line, as making the first pass, the first possession was Michael Plastino. Going to Friedman. Now around the back is Friedman. He has a shot, but the door is closed by Johansson. And a crease violation was called on the edge. So now it's Revolution with possession, and now that pass is sailed over the head of Dennis. 6.5 to go in the first, or 6.5 expired in the first, 8.5 to go. And the edge trying to bring it back up. Here's Julian DeFinis. DeFinis at the outskirts of the face-off circle, fires a shot that went off the pad of Johansson, played off glass. Centering feed by Smaron went to Renard. Renard couldn't finish it. Smaron forced him to the corner, trying to get around the crease. Now he does. A shot on goal is eaten up by Johansson. And the Revolution will get a fresh set. Mason Dennis takes the opening pass. 2 substitutions late for the Revolution. Mason to Harding, one of the 2 to come on. Dennis stays on, initially went toward the bench. Harding by the blue cross sign, back up to Dennis. Dennis, slight pump fake, now goes toward Butkus. Butkus a one-timer, that one wide. Save off the leg pad of Eric Young, and the rebound bounces out to Harding. Harding in the near face-off circle, pressure to the scorer's box. Harding around behind the shot clock, down to 20. Harding tried to shuffle it toward Dennis, but miscommunication there, and neither player was ready for it, and the edge get the easy steal. Finish goes to Placino. Del Colombo back on the floor for the first time since serving his penalty. Placino to the far side. Here's a shot. That one wide. May have caught the post. Revolution had a chance to take it away. Now they don't. It's Renard with a shot again, saved by Johansson. And Sid Johansson, coming off a very solid performance for the majority of the game against the Black Storm, has shut out the edge in the first 6 minutes. Mason Dennis, a little bit of a stick up high. Dennis, a shot, one bounces wide of Young, goes off the window. And it'll be a stoppage of play here as a delayed call will go against the edge. A 2-minute minor for slashing called against Anthony Del Colombo of the edge. It's his second penalty of the game. 2 of the 3 penalties in the game called against Del Colombo, and the Revolution take the first time out from either side. We'll have 6:13 to go in the first when we come back, with 150 of them being a man up for the Revolution. Clock is back running and make sure the game gets done on time. Minute 30 will remain on the Revolution man up as both sides will quickly enter the floor once again. 5:50 to go in the first as 20 seconds or so have elapsed off the clock. Starting the first Revolution possession is Fulk. Fulk with the shot on goal is saved. Rebound was picked up by Butkus. Mason Dennis fired a missile off an edge helmet. And using his head to make the stop was Thomas Barton, it appears, out in front of the net. Here's Mason Dennis from the top of the face-off circle. Dennis to Fulk, and Fulk's one bounce pass is intercepted. Here come the edge the other way. It's Christopher Haley. Haley around mid-rink. Behind the back look, here's Andrews, and a tic-tac-toe sequence would have been a highlight reel play for Andrews. It's saved again by Johansson. We've seen a lot of that today as Andrews is taken down. Pat Gillespie trying to play it up against the boards. Andrews and Gillespie exchange looks. Only 2 edge players currently on the floor. We'll have some substitutions behind the play. They still a man down for the next 30 seconds or so. Shot clock down to 10. Gillespie can't get it away, and Mason Dennis and the Revolution will steal it away. It's Dennis followed by DeCrispino. The pass goes to DeCrispino right into the chest of Young, who makes the easy save. Young goes to DeFinis for his first pass, under 4.5 to go in the first. DeFinis through mid-rink. Now it's Hasdorn. Hasdorn back to DeFinis. DeFinis, so diving one bouncer, stayed out of the crease, but the ball stayed out of the net, and the Revolution are back on it. Dennis try to make a one-hand stick catch. They'll bring it back in on the second effort. Dennis around the Roman Catholic sign, another shot, that one wide of Young. It bounced off the back of the net. And here come the Edge, taking down, shot clock is reset. A one-on-none opportunity here, but it's closing fast. A shot on goal, it's a one bouncer saved by Young, or saved by Johansson, pardon me. It's Spencer Homan taking the shot. His first shot on goal of the game. Second effort by the Revolution is also wide. And the rebound will sail off glass. And you'll have some spectators in the back. The Edge bring it back into live play. It's Smaron around the blue line. Smaron through the circle. Being pressure behind the crease, around the shot clock. Smaron takes a hit up high. A little of a check behind, and that'll be a whistle. Curious to see who it's on. It'll stay Edge possession. And it will be on the Revolution. A shot clock will reset with 3 minutes to go. Faustino tried to find Renard, but instead takes one of the weirdest hops I've ever seen off the boards, and goes off on 85, so the Revolution are right back there. Andrew Ruiz through mid-rink. Ruiz to Crispino. Crispino has shot that one wide. Trying to play it off the boards as McCauley. That went in and out of his stick. Loose change is snagged by Ruiz. Ruiz to Reese, a shot. That one found glass. Rebound goes to the Edge with 2:20 to go in the first. DeFinis will take it across mid-rank for the Edge offense. DeFinis to Renard. Renard inching to the far side. A shot goes wide. It'll trickle. The rebound will trickle all the way back to Young. So Young makes a save on the shot by his teammate Renard. Here's a second effort shot, that again wide. It'll sail in the Edge bench. And it'll be Edge balls. It's off the goaltender Johansson. So the Edge will stay on offense for at least another 30 seconds. It's Hasdorn. Hasdorn to Gillespie. Gillespie has shot. That one's saved by Johansson. And again, they'll pounce on the loose ball in the crease. Renard with some aggressive defense there. Full rink press. Crispino has the pick set in front of him. Now he goes toward the middle. It's loose there. His butt kiss couldn't find it. And time will stop with 1:11 as a timeout is called by the Edge. Or, never mind. A 2-minute minor for an illegal sub. So 2-minute bench minor for an illegal sub on the Edge. The Revolution looking to take advantage. Both sides have spoiled power plays in this game already. Mason Dennis and James McCauley exchange looks, but neither one can bring it in cleanly, and it goes all the way back to the stick of Johansson. Johansson goes to full. 33 seconds to play in the first. Shot clock down at 25, making there an 8-second difference. A shot again by Fool goes way wide. Johansson scoops it up in his stick and net. Shot clock halfway done. It's 15 on the board. And there's a shot on goal and a goal. And the dying seconds of the first period to break the scoreless tie. And it is Fool getting his first of the game. It's 1-0 Revolution. And that'll be it for the first period. The penalty is killed, or at least will be taken off the board due to the Revolution goal. And it's Tyler Fulk finally getting either side on the board. It's a 1-0 ball game through the first 15 minutes of play. 30 more to come, but before that, we do have an update on the condition of Cassidy Higdon. Remember the edge that we saw go down earlier in the game. Was taken off, was awake and active. He's been taken to Pennsylvania Hospital by Philadelphia Fire Department EMS for evaluation. We'll provide further updates via the stream and social media if and when we hear anything. But despite the delay, staff here at Rizzo Rink have said the PBLA can complete their games tonight in their entirety. So we'll not have to worry about any later delays, and for that, the PBLA thanks the staff for their consideration. Again, a scary situation earlier in the game, but everything appears to be all right now. About 35 seconds before we get back underway in the second period. Again, we wish Cassidy Higdon well, and we wish both sides well in this one. It's still a 1-goal game, 1-0 Revolution lead through 15 minutes. Despite the penalty on the scoreboard, we're back to even strength here to start the second period, as a goal was scored in the dying seconds of the first by Tyler Fulk. That made it 1-0 Revolution, as both goaltenders look superb through the first 15 minutes. We do have a goaltender change to announce. Victoria Sloan takes over for Eric Young in net for the edge. Expected change. 14.5 to go in the second. As initially it appeared an edge player had knocked the ball out of play into their own bench. But the officials will have a conference about it. And it's ruled edge ball. It's apparently off the stick of a member of the Revolution. Mason Dennis disagrees with the call, but it's edge ball. So to even this game 1-1. 14 minutes to go in the second. Very defensive heavy game. Del Colombo goes to DeFinis. DeFinis from just inside the blue line, backed out. Now he'll look for a reset. He goes toward Smaron, who makes a stick catch in the air. Smaron cuts it back into open space. Forced to fade away, though, goes across. Here's a shot. That one routed off the goalpost. Del Colombo picks up the loose change. Goes back to Smaron. Smaron, by the crease, has a shot. Again, it's eaten up by Johansson. Sid Johansson, a masterful first 16.5 minutes. Revolution trying to move it back up the floor. The pass goes wide, intended for Owen Kennedy from Macaulay. And the Edge looking to take advantage here. Out in front is Gillespie, a shot, and again a shoulder save by Johansson. Might have got a piece of it. And now whistle called against the Edge. It's Revolution ball going the other way. 13 minutes to go in the second. The Revolution coming back up the other way. Mason to Harding. Harding tried to go to Kennedy, but he's knocked down. And Johansson's forced to pick up the ground ball all the way back from the other side. Here's Kennedy through mid-rink. Shot clock down to 4. Kennedy is shot. Saved by Sloan. Del Colombo held up a little bit in mid-ring. And that'll be a whistle. And it appears to be calling Kennedy off. Now we'll have some changes here due to the whistle. 12:19 to go in the second. That's when time will stop. Still a 1-0 Revolution lead. So the penalty is indeed on Owen Kennedy. It'll be 2 minutes for illegal contact. 12 to go in the second. The Edge looking to take advantage of their second man up of the game. A quick look on goal was saved by Joey Hansen and sailed off the roof of 95 as Joseph Hasdorn took the shot from the corner. Hasdorn to the finish, and the finish of the shot, another shoulder save by Joe Hansen. Hand goes up for a delayed call, looks to make it 4-on-4 lacrosse for a period of time, it appears. Andrew Ruiz coming down the other end, his shot goes wide. A cluster of bodies in the corner, including Curtis Renard for the Edge, fighting for the ground ball. Renard shoots it forward, and picking it up momentarily was Joseph Hasdorn, but whistle sound, again, the delayed call on the Edge. So the finish gets called for the 2-minute penalty for slashing. So we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for the next 45 seconds and change. It'll be a 5-on-4 man up for the Revolution for the next minute and 4 seconds after that. The Revolution, though, already on the aggressive, and Mason Dennis scores. Dennis just beat Sloan to her left side, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Revolution as they have scored, obviously, back-to-back goals in this one with 10:44 to go in the second. So Dennis and full platoon goal scorers for the Revolution. We're back to 5-on-4 lacrosse now for the Revolution. They get a quick sub as McCauley came out of the box, had to look in front, but the one-bound shot sailed high and wide of Sloan. I'll have a brief stoppage of play here. There appears to be a violation on the Revolution, but another official conference is needed to discuss this one. A penalty is on the board now and ticking. And it appears there will be no change. 30 seconds remain on the Revolution man up. But the Edge looking to try to kill that. Shot clock resets for them, so 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Smaron through the near face-off circle. Smaron back by the glass. Through the top of the face-off circle once more. Ducks and dives, but has that one knocked away. Del Colombo trying to fight for it. He cannot. Taking it down the side is Michael Plastino. Plastino with a spin. Unable to knock it out of the second Brandon Reese, though. Reese pressure to the sideline, but gets a pass off. It's to Crispino, the recipient. To Crispino. By the time S.V. Taylor signed, he evades Del Colombo. Centering in front was Dennis, but nobody home as Dennis just couldn't bring it in. Here comes the Edge, back up the other way once more. Renard takes the pass in the middle through mid-rink. Renard over by the glass. 2 substitutions for the Edge on their fresh offensive possession. Here's Hasdorn once more. Hasdorn cut slicing on in. Again, a save by Joe Hansen. And he's been a brick wall tonight for the Revolution in goal. Trying to carry them to their first win of the season as Butkus with the shot. Saved by Sloan, loose in the crease. And Sloan will pick it out. The Edge offense take it out of harm's way as Gillespie ducks and dodges. Gillespie into the Edge bench. Briefly lost possession but regains it. Still being pressured up against the boards. Now he loses possession cleanly, and the Revolution are on it. It's to Crispino. We'll go to Butkus on the other side by the Herman's side. Butkus to Dennis. Dennis right back to Butkus. Is going down in the middle was Kennedy, a member of the Revolution. And a quick shot by Fulk will go off a member of the Edge and wide. And we'll have a whistle here. We'll see who it's on. It appears to be on the Revolution for a cross-check. And I had the penalty right, but not the team. It'll be a 2-minute penalty on the Edge for the cross-check. That call goes against Christopher Lawrence. Very impressive assist there from a member of the Revolution bench to get a glove all the way down to Sid Johansson in net. Now back to the game at play. The quick save made by Sloan on the one-timer by De Crispino that found the chest pad of Sloan. Andrews for the edge around the blue line. In between the main face-off circle and said blue line, gets the return from DeFinis. That one fired wide of the net. And Johansson recovers in the crease. Johansson to De Crispino. Crispino to Fulk. The return feed looking for Dennis was intercepted briefly. Now Dennis recovers a loose change. The Colombo some close defense. Dennis pass to the middle, whip one on goal, and a goal it is. That's the third of the day for the Revolution. And they now have a 3-0 lead as Mason Harding finds a hole in Sloan, and it's 3-0. .5:39 to go in the second now. Both teams back to full strength as the Revolution just scored the goal. That one by Mason Harding. It's Harding, Dennis, and Fulk, the 3 goal scorers for the Revolution. Only 3 to the first 25 minutes of play. Still 5:20 remain in the second. Johansson makes a quick save. He turns away Hasdorn in the offensive pressure for the edge. Here comes Butkus for the Revolution, looking to return the favor. As Butkus, a miscommunication here, and here comes Anderson with an opportunity for the edge offense. Anderson into the corner by the scorer's table. Now he'll slow down the pace and wait for some help. Pass to the middle, a diving attempt, and again it's saved by Johansson. Shot was taken by a Homan. Here's Butkus in the face-off circle. Shot, he scores. Butkus to the right side of Sloan this time, and it's now a 4-0 Revolution lead, and they have 3 in the period. Goals scored in the period by the Revolution, 4 total in the game, all by the Revolution side, and all by 4 different players. Now as Butkus joins the party. Violation called on the face-off against the edge into the Revolution. They'll take it back up the other side. Here's Fulk, who takes the first pass. Normally that's Harding, takes the first pass. Harding tried to go to Ruiz, that went in and out of his stick. It's still loose on the ground, slicing toward the crease. It'll cut through it. It was picked up by Pulcini in the corner, who will draw a whistle, it appears. So we get another penalty called on the edge, and this one it's a 2-minute bench minor for too many men. 5 different penalties called on the edge over their 6 calls today. And they've been a man down for the vast majority of the second period. Dennis goes back and forth with McCauley. Dennis across the Fulk. Here's Fulk, a one-timer again, saved by Sloan. The loose ball bounces off the pad of Sloan and gets sent into the corner. There's another pass across to Butkus. That one blocked out in the front by Hasdorn. And a shot clock violation is called. And so a great block there. As limping off a little weight is Chris Calhoun, who made the block. So got to give correct credit there to Chris Calhoun, who makes the shot clock stopping save. Or shot clock stopping block, pardon me. And that keeps the game at 4-0 as Gillespie takes a check into the boards. Gillespie by the scorer's table. trying to find open space. Takes a second check into the board. Shot clock is down to 10 and running out. Gillespie with a shot, saved by Johansson. Johansson down the middle, picked up on a hop. Here comes Hagen, and Hagen scores. A one-on-one opportunity. Nothing Sloan can do about that one. And Hagen makes it 5-0 Revolution. And it has been all orange in the second frame. Face-off is won by the edge and Andrews. Andrews being pressured away. Here's a pass in the middle, or kind of shot on goal, but it's blocked out in front by Ruiz. Ruiz will sub off after the block, and here's DeCrispino. Ruiz with the adequate reaction. He can't say the first word he said, but he did say ow. That's probably what I would say. I probably said the first word too, to be honest, but I can't say that on here. 1:10 to go in the second. 5-0 Revolution lead as the edge are back up. As taking a shot was DeCrispino, but saved by Johansson. Coming down the other way is Dennis, and Dennis with the assist on the goal by James DeCrispino. DeCrispino comes down the other end. Dennis gets his second point of the game, and the Revolution have their 5th goal of the second frame to make it 6-0. .30 seconds and ticking to go in the second period. The Edge with some work to do, entering the frame down 1-0, now down 6. Faceoff is scooted up against the glass. The Revolution will win it. Kennedy takes a shot up high. Now sandwiched between some defenders. Kennedy with a few stick checks. Kennedy gets a shot on goal, but it bounces behind Sloan and off the back netting. Time ticking down, and that'll be it for the second period. .30 minutes have elapsed in the second period. 15 more to come from Rizzo Rink. It's a 6-0 Revolution lead after a 5-goal period by their offense. 5 on 4 for the Revolutions. The call goes against Christopher Haley. I'm not sure of the infraction, but again, the Revolution will go on the man up. A quick shot on goal from them goes wide of Eric Young, who's been the man for this 1 goal in the first period. Mason Dennis with the reception down the other end for the Revolution defense. And Dennis goes to butt pitch across the line of his offensive side. Butt pitch to Kennedy. Kennedy around the outside. Trying to get it to Harding. Now it's Angie, so across the ring. Angie's between the attackmen. Over by the far face-off circle. Angie's a shot. And it's right into the chest pad of Sid Johansson. 13.5 to go in the third now. Still under a minute to go on the man up for the Revolution to begin this third and final period, it appears. Dennis on the top of the blue line. Dennis to Fulk. His shot goes wide. May have grazed the shoulder pad of Young. Will stay in place, bounce off the glass, protecting the scorer's table. Johansson picks up the loose ball. Will heave one all the way down. He gets a shot on goal as Young makes the save and pounces on the ball in the crease. Good throw by Sid Johansson there. Get the shot clock to attempt to reset, and it almost did. But instead, Smaron for the edge, bringing it back the other way. Smaron by the Herman sign along that far board. Smaron had a chance to go to the finish, but did not take it. Smaron behind the crease. Cutting in front of Gillespie, a pick set. Smaron, one last pass, but it's just one too many as the shot clock will sound behind them. 6-0 Revolution lead, 12.5 to go in the third. Opportunity for the Edge change that though is with a quick steal as Thomas Barton. Barton making bad miss. Centering to the middle for Polchini, but it goes wide, and Curtis Renard will have it. Renard around mid-ring, he goes to Haley. Haley has to go in and out of his stick. Up around the blue line. Haley walks one to the middle, and that one's intercepted twice in the air by the defenseman Andrew Ruiz. Ruiz goes to McCauley, who will scoop it right off the mat. McCauley behind the back look, but dies out before it gets to the net. Taking it all the way down is Lawrence. Christopher Lawrence finally gets the edge on the board. End-to-end goal by Chris Lawrence, and it's a 6-1 Revolution lead as the Edge start to cut into their deficit. The whistle sounds as McCauley didn't get on the floor in time for the Revolution. A delay of game whistle reissued against the Revolution, so the Edge will be the beneficiary as the Finniss will take it in between the blue line and mid-rink. The Finniss, Smaron, and that one's eaten up by Johansson, who has conceded his first goal in the game, 35 minutes in. Here's Hasdorn behind the back to Smaron, whose shot attempt was saved again by Johansson. Smaron looked to go over the top. Mason Dennis knocks it down, not even sure he realized he did it. Unable to bring it in initially was the Finniss. Now it's Dennis. He has an underhand one bounce pass across to Ruiz, who has that one pop out the back of his stick. Ruiz by that capital sign. Goes down to the blue cross corner now. Pass goes to De Crispino. De Crispino with Gillespie in tight coverage. De Crispino takes a slight check into the boards. A shot goes wide, does not make contact with the pad of Young, and it's a violation on the Revolution. Rebound will be played off the boards. Here's a shot attempt from the Edge, which goes wide. Julian Friedman had his shot go off the backboards. It'll be sent all the way back down to the Finniss, and the Edge will have to reset
having half the shot clock elapsed. The face-off circle, the finish on goal, but it's saved by Johansson, who has only missed one today. It's a one bounce pass down the other end. It'll wind up going off the backboards. And then they would bring it in, at least for the edge side with Pastino. Now the edge pick it up. The finish, a shot, like save made by Johansson, but maybe not. They say it did not touch his pad, and it'll be the Revolution ball going down the other way. And it's rolled off the edge. So we'll have a 2-minute minor called against the Revolution bench for an illegal sub. That's only the third penalty committed by the Revolution as a team today, compared to 7 for the Edge. So a timeout called by the Edge during this third period. 8:34 to go. The Edge with their work cut out for them, down by 5, but a man up for the next 1:50. .834 and ticking to go in the third. The Edge need to take advantage of this most recent man up. 1:43 to play and that man up. 8:26 now on the game clock. As Bernard and the finish exchange looks. The finish